Okay, moved the mic closer to me. So if you couldn't hear my voice that much last time, then well, you're gonna hear it pretty well now. Probably overwhelmingly so. Yeah. I need a better mic if I'm gonna be using it to do this. Using direct capture really wasn't my original idea, but it's more cost effective because my camera battery was running out of power again. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna get direct capture. So yeah, saves me money in the long run, especially if I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos. I may even start live streaming on either this or Twitch. I don't know, but we'll see. Oh, it's the mercenaries. Alright. So I guess that Ovelia woman's the princess? You get a lot more backstory and background about this. But yeah. I'm gonna let that play out a little bit though. Uh-oh. Whoa, jeez. Hey, that's the main character. Cool. Ah. So now he was a knight and now he's a mercenary. Interesting. Yeah, you better start praying. Princess Ovelia. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Especially in this game. Jesus. Yeah, this game has a lot of really crazy twists, but they don't break continuity either, which is really nice. Well, if that doesn't say anything about him starting the war, then you know. I don't know. I think your suspicions are pretty accurate there, Agrius. Well, who's paying you? The princess? And why? Why would they do that? Anyways, alright, first fight of the game. Now, before a fight begins, you'll have a condition for winning. You have one of three conditions while these guys do their thing. They're gonna kill you before you kill them, Agrius. You better just take them all out. Anyways, you got three specific conditions. The first one, the most common one, is kill all the enemies. The second one is you gotta save somebody or protect somebody while you're killing. Nice crit. While you're killing all the enemies, and if that person dies, then you lose. Game over. The other one, and that's my favorite one, is kill a specific enemy. And if you kill that specific enemy, you automatically win by default. Anyways, let's take a look at what we got here. Yeah, whenever you need help on something, just hit select. It gives you a really good explanation. So here's my status. Okay, this was what I was talking about with the signs. Cancer has good compatibility with Scorpio and Pisces, bad compatibility with whatever, best and worst. Good compatibility means you'll do a little bit more damage. Healing spells will recover a little bit more damage. You'll have a greater chance of inflicting a status effect, and so on and so forth. And they correspond to bad, best, and worst. Best means I think best you do the most damage possible, etc. Worst is the least damage possible, etc. So it would behoove you to look up the signs of the enemies that you're about to go after, or whoever you want to heal and stuff like that. Brave is pretty much your attack and defense power. Faith is your magic defense power, magic attack power, roughly. If your brave level goes underneath 10, you'll literally turn into a chicken. Not kidding you. Don't let your brave points go underneath 10. Certain things will lower your brave points, certain things will increase them, and if your brave points increase, then like a certain amount in a certain fight, you'll gain a few brave points permanently. I don't know the exact algorithm for that, It's the same with faith. If your faith goes above, I think, 90, then your player literally just does whatever they want. Like, they won't listen to you, they won't follow your orders, or they'll like heal you or something like that. Let's talk about movement parameters. Move 5 means I can move 5 boards. Jump 3 means I can jump up to 3 boards. Yeah, and this also means that I can jump down from 3 boards. So it's not just ascending. Speed is how quickly someone gets an active turn. Weapon power, yeah, we all know this stuff. This is evasion. Your player will have like a default evasion. That's what that is. Yeah. S is your evasion when equipped with a shield. This is nullified if you're attacked from behind. Accessory evade, that's what A evade is. It's accessory evade. That means that that's almost like added to your default evasion. So it's evasion based on whatever accessory you're equipped with. You can equip weapons and whatever on any hand you want. Certain players can equip shields and stuff like that. Helmets and hats and armor, and body and headwear, they don't increase defense in this game. They increase hit points. So yeah. And accessories, obviously. And then your abilities. These are action abilities. This is a reaction ability. This is, I believe, a passive ability. And this is a movement or field ability. So yeah. Okay, lecture is over. Let's start the fight. Also, one thing I like doing with the R2 and L2 buttons, you can zoom out and yeah, move the fighting background respectively. Yeah. Now, if you want to save up on charge, if you want to start with a higher charge time, then you want to wait. I didn't have anything really productive to do there, so I'll just, it was the wiser idea for me to just wait. There are certain things you can do, and I'll talk about later. There are actions that I call productive actions, which will earn you XP and job points, even though the action itself is really lame and wasn't really, didn't really affect the outcome of the fight. For example, if someone's missing like 1 hit point and you use a potion on him, or you heal them in some other manner, you'll still get XP and job points for them. I'm going to be taking advantage of that a lot in this playthrough, so yeah. If a player is charging and you hit him, when a player is charging, they lose all of their evasion, no matter what, even their default evasion. Also, your chances of critting them goes up. You can inflict the maximum amount of damage. So yeah, so if you want to really like beat the game and like do it really well, you want to hit enemies that are charging. This guy's on the side of me, so let's see. So hit him on the side and it gives me a perfect hit rate. That's because I'm hitting him from the side. Look, you see his character evasion is 10. If I were to go hit him head on, I would only have a 90% chance of hitting instead of a perfect chance of hitting. So whenever you can, hit enemies from the side or behind. And that was a productive action because it did damage. So I gained job points and XP. Another thing about XP. It's relative based on your level versus your target's level. So let's say you're at level 1 and you attack an enemy or another player at like level 10. You'll gain a lot more XP that way. Yeah. That's another thing that is good to know that will decrease your playtime drastically. One thing I like doing when I'm leveling in this game is I'll stay on the same battlefield, I'll weaken an enemy to where you can't do anything, or to where like they just run away, and they can't heal themselves either, and I'll just beat up on my players over and over and over again until they get Usually the job points at a lot. And I'll do that to balance out XP and levels too with players. 100 XP gains you a level too, so it's pretty easy to over level in this game. Especially if you like, there we go. Yeah. Especially if you like fighting in random battles, which you do get in this game. So I hit that guy from behind. If I were to hit him from the side, it would have accessed his... Oh. I think it would have access to his shield evasion, which he does have. So yeah, well you'll see right there. See, it was only 78% chance of hitting because of the shield that he's equipped with. Pretty much hitting an enemy from head on is something you want to do just as a last resort. And that guy used a special ability which allows you to hit an enemy with 100% accuracy. So that's why he was able to hit no matter what. Same with these other guys, with Gafgarian and Agrias, their sword abilities. You get them later on in the game, and they're really good, because they're 100% accurate no matter what. You can hit no matter what it is. So, yeah, that's pretty excellent. Boom! Nicely done, Agrias. And there's a certain Thunder God that I will not be using in this game. Uh-oh. That's not good. Your Holy Knight, are you sure you can say stuff like damn? Who's this guy? Ooh! Well, I like how the Chocobo just like kind of like shows up. He's like, hey! Oh man, that's a badass line. Blame yourself or blame God? And of course they blame God. Oh, I know this guy, Delita? Is that his name, Delita or is it Delita? I don't know, I'm calling him Delita. Who knows? Maybe he's a mercenary like you, and he wants to make more money. And, you know, the other guy, the other team didn't want to pay him that much, so they paid him. I don't know. So that was the beginning of that's the prologue. What's happening now is before the beginning of the war. What you saw there is virtually the beginning of the war, the Lion War. And this is a year before it and a year after the 50-year war, which I guess happened before the Lion War. Little money. Yeah, that's where this meme comes from. Oh my god, we get it. It's like, let's type slower for emphasis. You know, less loyal to the crown. Ooh. Gee, what does that remind me of? Does that remind me of a certain set of war veterans in a certain country that I live in? Let me think real carefully here. Yeah, I think it does remind me of war veterans somewhere. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't figure it out. Oh, that's me being a raging leftist again. I'm not even a raging leftist. Just someone who cares about the veterans of this nation. But that's okay. Let's give them Veterans Day and Memorial Day. That'll hold them over. Okay, I'm ranting. I'm sorry. It was because of this game that I really got like into like, you know, exposing double standards and not really hidden truths, because there's no real hidden truths really, but there's more like you know, loopholes and stuff like that about our political system and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Deathcore, huh? That sounds pretty sinister. He means that he can guess. I must have been a dumbass back in this day. Uh-oh. Really? Jeez. Ah. are we coming? We're pretty much gonna be standing guard for people, and we're pretty much gonna be the stand-in police. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Cool. So someone attacks Igros, then I guess we gotta defend it. Well, I guess we gotta defend this town too. Or this place. Alright. Cool. This is the first real fight in this game. Alright, so let me go ahead and save here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I already started another game, but whatever. I'll save over it, big deal. Alright, cool. So, yeah. I'm not gonna do the first fight now, I'll do it later. Yeah, I'll do the first fight next time on Final Fantasy Tactics. This is the Big Jew telling you to keep being awesome. Peace.